politics and culture are almost indistinguishable. Exactly right. It's a merger. They're kind of one and the same, that you don't get politics without culture and culture without politics. And so we at Turning Point USA look at ourselves as a cultural transformation machine, from our influencer network, for some of the voices that we've helped elevate and lift up, from some of the things that we've done on college campuses and high school campuses. And it's just been 12 years of grinding, and a lot of people that thought we weren't going to last or that they could try to take us out. And the team deserves just such enormous credit. And there's been so many different inflection points and people that have poured into us and donors that believed in us. And, here we are today, thanks to the, glory and grace of God, with 400,000 donors and hundreds of thousands of students. And this event, we have 20,000 people coming. They're thrilled to hear from you, by the way. And the president keynoting this on Sunday, which we consider to be, a great testament to the work and what we've done. And we can kind of look at the landscape now, and we can say we are, as an organization, one of the more important organizations on the right, and something where the left never took us seriously. And I think that's what really...
It's an understatement. I mean, you may be the most important organization on the right at this point.
You just heard it from Ben Shapiro himself. TPUSA, Turning Point USA, is the most important organization on the right. It's amazing to hear Charlie Kirk talk about it. And this is the speech from President Trump that Charlie was talking about.
I just want to thank you. What a beautiful production this is. What a great job the whole group does. And been amazing. Turning Point's been amazing. And it's really been tremendous numbers of American patriots. It's really been great. And you saw what happened last month. And we had Turning Point's grassroots army. It's an army. They turned out to vote, and they voted in record numbers, and everybody else voted in record numbers too, I have to tell you. And we did something that was really epic. We won a battle that a lot of people thought was very hard to win, too big to rig. Remember what I said?
It was probably the greatest comeback in all political history. Honestly, that's what I believe. And Turning Point USA, the most important organization on the right now, did a tremendous job to get Donald Trump elected. And this is how it all got started.
So then I realized that I had a gift for it and a skill. I started to then speak locally when I was still in high school at a lot of different conservative Republican political outfits, and they kept on inviting me back. And now passed away individual who really was one of my first mentors, Bill Montgomery. He was 72 at the time. I was 18. He was the one that was like, hey, you have a gift. You should go speak across the country and not go to college. I was like, yeah, that's hilarious. Okay. And
actually, I would love to just highlight that, because when I did see this, it was kind of fun to watch another person in your shoes try to pour his wisdom into you, and you were in the same shoes of the people that you talked to on campus. Nah, buddy, you're being weird. I'm going to college.
Yeah, no, of course, because I grew up in the suburbs of Chicago, and only drug addicts didn't go to college. Everyone went to college. And it's like the mark of failure if you don't go to four-year university at upper middle class white suburban society.
And that's very, very sad to see. There's plenty of great job to go for outside of college. You don't have to be a college student to be successful in life. That's the lie that people try to sell you. If you want to be an engineer, for example, if you want to be a lawyer, then you need a college degree. If you want to be a doctor, then you need a college degree, but you don't have to be college to go through college necessarily if you want to be successful, to have a great life and be able to afford a decent living for yourself and your family. And if you want to get involved into Turning Point USA right now, this is what you got to do. Start a Turning Point USA chapter today.
If you already live in a conservative community and go to a conservative school, how can you still expand the movement while only being in high school?
Yeah, that's a great question. Start a Turning Point USA chapter. It's important. A criticism I get sometimes is, Charlie, you only preach to the choir, which is silly because I go to college campuses. So that doesn't make any sense, right? So they don't always think when they accuse me of stuff, right? But yeah, okay, let's pretend we're all the choir. Okay, well, I think one of the problems over the last 40 years is the choir forgot the melody. Sometimes the choir needs some preaching. So just because people agree with you doesn't mean that they're as deep as they should be, or as committed as they should be, or as active as they should be. And there's still a lot of work to be done to also preserve, to make sure that conservative community doesn't become a liberal community, right? And that happens like this. Oh, you better believe it, right? I mean, I just go to downtown Houston. I mean, you guys got like Soul Cycles now and like vegan bars. Like, what is going on? Like these liberals, they're leaving Travis County and they're coming in here. I'm like, this is not the Houston I remember.
I don't know what Charlie has against vegan, but probably some type of deep-rooted issue right there. Oh boy, maybe I would love to speak with Charlie to educate him about veganism. We will see. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and click right there to watch the next one, and I will see you there. Bye bye.